The sound from the abyss. In 1997, scientists heard something from the bottom of the ocean that genuinely scared them. The sound was so loud, it was detected nearly 5,000 kilometers away, and nobody knew what made it. For a moment, researchers thought there might actually be a living creature in the ocean larger than a blue whale. Think about that. A planet we already live on, potentially hiding something gigantic enough to make a sound this powerful. They named it the Bloop. And what made it even worse was where it came from, deep inside one of the least explored parts of Earth. The ocean is mostly darkness. We've explored more of space than our own sea floor. So when this sound appeared out of nowhere, people started imagining monsters. Years later, scientists claimed it was probably cracking Antarctic ice. Probably. But before this video ends, we're getting to an experiment so horrifying that even governments tried hiding it from history. The CIA files. Imagine being locked in a room so quiet, you can hear your own heartbeat echoing. No sunlight. No phone. No human contact. Just silence slowly destroying your brain. During the Cold War, secret experiments tried to figure out whether human minds could actually be broken and rebuilt. And disturbingly, some people never fully recovered. Subjects hallucinated, forgot memories. Some became unable to tell reality from imagination. Now here's the terrifying part. Some victims reportedly didn't even know they were part of an experiment. Meaning ordinary people may have been psychologically tortured while believing they were living normal lives. The truth only surfaced years later after leaked documents connected the experiments to projects like MKUltra. And even today, many files are still heavily classified. The Forbidden Island. There's a place on Earth where getting too close can get you killed almost instantly. Not because of radiation. Not because of military weapons. Because the people living there want the outside world gone forever. North Sentinel Island has remained isolated for thousands of years. No internet. No modern cities. No contact with civilization. And somehow, almost nobody knows what life there is actually like. That's what makes it disturbing. In a world filled with satellites and technology, there's still a place humans barely understand. Boats that approach are attacked immediately. Even helicopters have been forced away. It feels less like discovering an island, and more like discovering a hidden version of humanity frozen in time. The elephant's foot. This thing looks harmless. Like a pile of melted concrete sitting in the dark. But standing near it for just a few minutes could kill you. Deep inside Chernobyl lies the elephant's foot, a radioactive mass created after the reactor explosion in 1986. And honestly, it's one of the deadliest objects humans have ever created. Radiation doesn't attack you like a monster. It quietly destroys your body from the inside. Cells die. DNA breaks apart. Organs slowly fail. That's what makes it terrifying. You usually can't even see the danger happening. Even today, parts of Chernobyl remain too dangerous for long exposure. And the reason we know what the elephant's foot looks like is because workers knowingly entered the reactor just long enough to photograph it, fully aware the radiation could shorten their lives forever. The abyss. The Mariana Trench is so deep. Mount Everest could fit inside it, and still disappear underwater. No sunlight reaches the bottom. The pressure is strong enough to crush most submarines instantly. And somehow, living creatures still survive there. Transparent fish. Glowing organisms. Things that barely even look real. That's the disturbing part. Some places on Earth feel more alien than space itself. And scientists still haven't fully explored what's down there. Imagine descending for hours into complete darkness, knowing that one tiny crack in your submarine means instant death. That's exactly what happened when humans first reached the bottom in 1960 using a tiny vessel called the Trieste. And after reaching the trench, one scientist later admitted the silence down there felt completely unnatural. The Mind-Control Fungus. This one is disturbing in my opinion. There's a fungus on Earth that can hijack living creatures, like a parasite from a horror movie. And the worst part? It's real. Cordyceps infects insects, and slowly spreads through their bodies, until it reaches the brain. Then the victim stops behaving normally. The fungus literally controls where the insect walks before killing it, and spreading to more victims. Basically, real-life mind control. Now imagine discovering that something alive can manipulate another creature's behavior this precisely. That means free will in nature may not be as safe as we think. Scientists first noticed something strange after finding dead ants attached to plants in identical positions across rainforests. At first it looked impossible. Then they realized the ants weren't climbing willingly at all. Something else was controlling them. And near the end of this video, we're getting to proof that humans themselves once became the real monsters. The NASA images. Space stopped feeling beautiful the moment scientists started seeing what was actually out there. Black holes bending light itself. Stars exploding with more energy than billions of nuclear bombs. Entire galaxies colliding like it's nothing. And honestly, the terrifying part isn't what we found. It's how small those discoveries made humanity feel. Some NASA images show objects so far away that their light began traveling before humans even existed. And the deeper telescopes looked, the stranger things became. Dead stars. Cosmic storms. Giant dark voids. Many of these discoveries happened accidentally through telescopes like Hubble and James Webb. And scientists now believe most of the universe is made of something we still cannot even identify. The hidden experiments. Some human experiments were so horrifying, governments tried hiding them from history completely. During World War II, prisoners were infected with diseases, frozen alive, and operated on without anesthesia. Not to save lives. Not to help science. Just to observe suffering. And honestly, that's what makes this final story terrifying. The monsters weren't creatures. They were humans. Places like Unit 731 became symbols of how far science can fall when morality disappears. Victims vanished without records. Some were treated as if they weren't even human anymore. For years, much of the world barely knew these experiments existed. The truth only emerged after the war ended, when hidden documents and destroyed facilities were uncovered by investigators. And the most disturbing part? Some of the scientists involved were never truly punished at all.